Hey everyone, we're the Master Brothers.
And today, we're going to be showing you the best ways to clean your white Tesla seats.
Let's get into it. So we've had our Tesla Model 3 for 3 months now, and to be honest, we've been a bit too lazy to keep the inside clean. We haven't been wiping it regularly or anything. So here's what it looks like currently, keeping in mind that we have a dog and fairly messy parents.
Starting on the driver's side, there is a general dark tint to the seat, and that's probably a mix of dirt and dye from our jeans. It's a bit dirtier than we expected after 3 months of usage, but we have been driving quite frequently, and it could have been avoided if we wiped down the seats more frequently.
A bit of coffee has spilt on the center console, so you can really see it on the side of the actual pleather bit, or the vegan leather, and it looks like it's dried on there and it looks kind of sticky, so not great.
Yeah, it's a bit nasty. And also on the built-in wireless charger, the suede has a bit of dirt on it, which also doesn't look great.
The passenger side is cleaner than the driver's side since it doesn't get used quite as much, but there is still some light staining on it.
Moving to the back of the car, there are quite a few mud stains from our dog, and even though we do have a doggy seat, he does manage to get dirt everywhere, but we still love you, Lando.
Yeah, he just loves sitting in our lap, so the dirt kind of gets everywhere. You can also really see the pieces of dirt and the crumbs in the seat cracks because it really contrasts with the white interior.
Now let's get cleaning. After a quick vacuum, the car already looks much cleaner and the wireless charger looks pretty much new. It helps to use a nozzle with some bristles on there to help lift off the dirt off the suede.
Let's get into giving the seats a proper clean. For the general dirt and mud stains in the back, those came out really easily with just a damp microfiber cloth. Just do some gentle scrubbing, and if it doesn't come out like that, try and scrub a little bit harder. Some of the stains took a bit more pressure to actually come out because they had been in there for a little while.
We also used the damp microfiber cloth to clean off the coffee stains, and that worked brilliantly as well. So for most things, a damp microfiber cloth works pretty well.
Yeah, it does a really good job of cleaning off the white and the black parts of the fake leather.
Vegan leather.
Vegan leather. For the front seats, which get used a lot more, do you remember there's that general darker tint on them? But surprisingly, that same damp microfiber cloth did a really good job at lifting out most of the dirt from them, and most of the staining as well.
We also tried non-alcohol wipes, and those worked really well as well. Tesla do not recommend using alcohol wipes because it tends to dry out the material.
Yeah, so we've put a link to the alcohol-free wipes in the description below if you want to check those out.
And they're also good for disinfecting.
Yep, COVID.
An even more effective way to clean the white vegan leather is to use a steamer, but like most people, we don't actually have one.
So what we did was we boiled some water, put it in a bucket, and then dipped a part of the cloth inside the bucket, obviously making sure we didn't touch that part because the water was really hot. And then we used the hot part of the cloth to wipe down the seats. And as you can see here, it did a really good job of lifting out all the dirt. It was a little bit too wet maybe, but like you can see the dirt came out, and yeah, it came out really easily.
Yeah, it does do a pretty good job.
It is going to be fairly tricky in general to keep these white seats looking brand spanking new, but this is a pretty good way of restoring them to a fresh white look. The best way to keep them in good nick is to just wipe them down regularly, doing it every few weeks. And if you do spill something or something's going to stain, just make sure you wipe it down immediately. So keep a cloth or wipes inside the car.
Now, if you do have some really deep stains, you could use things like orange degreaser or even a magic eraser, but these are more harsh and can actually cause damage to the protective coating on the seats. So we'd only recommend using them if you're planning to apply a new protective layer once you're done.
Yeah, and also only do it in a really small area, and definitely don't do it regularly. To be honest, I think using those kind of things will do more damage to the seat in the long run than any good, so...
Potentially, I mean, unless you take it to a professional to get it done, then
yeah,
they'll sort it.
Remember to subscribe if you found this helpful. We'll be bringing you lots more informative content like this, and your subscribe will really help us out.
Your subscription.
That's all for this one. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and we'll do our best to answer them.
Also, let us know if you think the white interior is still worth it even with this maintenance. From the Master Brothers, we'll catch you on the flippity flip.